What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome to week 200 of our League of Legends top 5 plays. We've been putting in tons of extra hours behind the scenes to make this video quite the experience, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the special treats we prepared just for you. Starting off this episode, we have Stella Bryan on Mouse, who hasn't made an appearance on our show in who knows how long. We start this play in the mid lane as the friendly Lee Sin flanks around the side to hopefully make a play on Xerath, but he quickly gets stopped in his tracks. He flies out of harm's way with Resonating Strike, and then he kicks Xerath, but for some reason it doesn't hit Rammus, and now he's in big trouble. Our focus switches to Mouse, who's teleporting into the ward Lee placed earlier, and somehow Juke Master Lee gets out at the same time Mouse shows up to finish Xerath. With little vision on the enemy team, Malzahar starts to fall back, but then they start to close in and the volley comes through, but he still manages to dodge the right way to avoid the hook. As he kites back, he lands a double silence to avoid them from flashing on him, but they still close the gap, so he quickly pops Zhonya's to dodge the arrow. A massive Targon seal comes through, and then he decides to tank and spank it, dropping Blitz, and then he quickly turns to Ashe, ulting her while tanking Nautilus so that his team can follow up. Through a combination of shields, heals, and DPS, Malz gets his 4th kill off the big guy. Moving into our number 4 spot, we have Jon Snow on Jinx, coming up huge in the bot lane thanks to amazing synergy with her support. Right off the bat, we see the bull run in, getting a nice pulverize, but then all of a sudden Jarvan is here, and they know he's here because of a ward, so they go into full retreat. Out of nowhere, Thresh goes for the flash hook, but an amazing flash eats it up right away, and then Jinx decides to return the favor by throwing down a great chompers that root 2 enemy players. Because of that, Alistar is able to escape as they slowly turn on the heat, finishing off Jarvan with a rocket, which gets her passive going until her W comes back up and she can zap Lucian. The culling makes her back off, and then Thresh puts up the box, but she continues to DPS him until he's low enough for the W to get the kill, which grants her passive again and allows her to chase. She applies the red buff with her auto, and although it looks like he's about to make it away, another zap comes in to make it a triple. As we just saw, synergy can make incredible plays come together, so although MK and Nubbis submitted this next clip, you can't give enough credit to the rest of the team for being instrumental in this play. Thresh hides in the fog of wars, the enemy team make their way down mid. From the shadows, a hook emerges, finding the Tristan as he flies in, and Orianna shields him straight into a massive shockwave on all 4. Fiora ults, followed by the empowered rockets from Heimer to burst down the enemy team's front line. Zyra and Evelynn go into full retreat, and although it looks like they've created a big enough gap, blue team is bloodthirsty and not ready to give up on the chase. They stay right behind Zyra, and then Thresh begins to tower dive, throwing out an incredible hook that somehow connects on Zyra instead of the creeps, which leads into a final kill and then the tower right after. Moving forward and into our number 2 spot, we have Forever Hin with a game-changing play on Azir. Although this champion isn't the most likely to execute a flank strategy, Forever Hin has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. While the enemy team push into his base, he comes around from the back and puts up his turret to force them into an awkward situation. Blue team have inferior positioning, so they decide to go for Azir on the way out, but he denies them with a wall of soldiers, setting up Yasuo's last breath while blocking off enough of the lane to force the fight. The friendly Wukong knocks up multiple players with his ultimate, while Azir does what damage he can, in addition to the turret that continues to fire away. He flashes out of Anivia's ult right as it ends, but at this point the enemy team is on the run, and although they can't quite swat the bug, Wukong is able to chase down Anivia for the kill. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Dead Alien LFT on Amumu in a Challenger Elo game. With everything nice and even in terms of gold, the next big team fight will go a mile to decide who will become victorious. He works his way close to the fight and hides in the fog of war until he finds an opening as we freeze it. He comes flying in with Bandage Toss straight onto Corki, and once he's there, we see an instant flash to reposition in the center of red team. Without hesitation, Janna and Alistar are looking to make their way in to fight side by side with the Mummy, while Jinx leads in with her rocket. Amumu lands a devastating 5-man Curse of the Sad Mummy, which locks down everyone and leaves the enemy's most valuable champion, Corki, wide in the open for Ahri to follow up on. Through a combination of the amazing engage and instantaneous follow-up, red team definitely won't last long as we dial back to watch the full team fight unfold. Bandage Toss lands into the flash ult, followed by the immediate charm from Ahri, and then the flash WQ from the bull, locking them down and getting 2 kills right off the bat. One by one, enemy players start to go down as everyone takes off in different directions, but it's no use because Amumu's team crushed that fight so hard they have nothing left to escape with. After that extremely successful team fight, Amumu definitely has nothing to be sad about as they get Baron right after and move one huge step closer to victory. And for the bonus clip of the week, we have Frog Warriors on Teemo, commentated by the one and only Trick2G.
Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. We got Frog Warriors coming in for the gate breaching. He's about to open the gates, people. Looks like topside, the bronze pings are pretty strong. Blitzcrank misses that hook. Oh my god, that ass. That ass And looks like Shitmo going in. He's going to meet up with Fiora. Fiora doing a lot of damage. But that blind, those mushroom effects are definitely affecting Fiora. And looks like he's going to continue to break down the gates. And looks like the gate opener, Shitmo, will come victorious. Frog Warriors, salute!
If you want to see more content from the 2G god himself, visit the description box or click on that annotation to head straight over to his YouTube channel. Before signing off, I wanted to quickly propose something to all you summoners out there who are looking to play the new Hexakill game mode this weekend. We're looking to make a special top 5 plays for it just like we did much earlier this year, and we need your submissions by Monday morning. So what better way to get you guys excited than to offer a big cash reward for the #1 spot. The winner who gets that spot will receive $150 through PayPal. That means if you want to queue up with 5 of your friends and submit a play as a team, then each of you can pull in 25 bucks to use for RP or whatever you'd like. Or maybe you're not that kind of person and would rather queue alone. Well, $150 could be those shiny skins you've always wanted. The reason we're offering that cash prize is because we really need the clips quickly so we can put together the video before the game mode ends. So again, everyone, turn on that low replay this weekend or get Baron replays going because we need those submissions by Monday morning and absolutely no later. Alright everyone, sadly we've come to the end of this video and have reached a milestone I would have never expected. 200 episodes, and we've come so far, transforming and changing alongside the game, but one thing has remained constant: the dedication and support of our amazing fans. Without you and your support, we'd be nothing, so I wanted to say a special thanks to each and every one of you that come back every single video to support us even through the rough times. I know everyone says this, but I truly love our fans so much, and I'm forever thankful for what you guys do. On that note, if you feel like spreading this video and giving it a thumbs up, go for it, but if you don't, all I hope is to see you back here for some more League of Legends top 5 plays in the near future.